What's up, guys? It's Stealth here, and I'm back at Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. I got my lightsaber! And now, we need to go build up some parts for it, and all this other stuff. You know, we gotta make it, pimpin'. Because, as powerful as a double-bladed lightsaber is, it's not, super duper powerful yet. I mean, it's got nice silver crystal in it and everything, and basic parts, but, now I gotta really make it mine. Also, I think something is happening. Now? No? I guess we need to go to the refugee sector first, before anything happens. But I do remember there being a workbench over here. And I'd used T3, but he's kind of like a limited workbench. He doesn't really do too much. So we're gonna just go over here. And let's just check skill sets real quick. I have a 16... Let's check Bayadur. He's got a 20, he's got a 25... 17, 22, 22. He's probably more skilled at me than in just about everything that doesn't require stealth. So let's let Bayadur make the parts. Create parts. Let's see, I've got components. I've got those. Lightsaber components. I want a diadem energy cell. We'll take... because Tegron is not what we need. We're gonna make one of these. We're gonna make an expert deflection emitter. Because phobium doesn't work. We don't want a fencing emitter. And we're gonna break down some crap. So let's check weapons. Handmaiden staff. No, she keeps that. We keep this too. Armor? We could break down armor. There's armor suits we could break down for sure. I'm not going to need another one of these, so that's fine. I'm not going to use those either. And I'm not going to use any of those. And there's just some stuff, you're just not going to use, so it's okay to make it. They just break it up. Okay, expert deflection emitter. And I need... Holy hell, what are all these things? What are these? So I need a Tython cell. Okay, well I can also make these types of lenses. What's the lens I wanted? What's the lens I made? I was gonna make an Adigan lens. Oh, Kyber. Oh my god. What are all these things? Man, let me tell you what. This is basically like if you wanted another crystal. Maybe I want a Tython. Maybe I want Tython stuff. It looks like I want Tython stuff. Well, at the moment, I can only make this. What about armor stuff? I can make a Mark III armor ply, but I think I have that. Okay. What can you make? Clothes, upgrade items. Let's check your robes. You got armor ply and biorestorative Mark III. Let's upgrade your lightsaber. A Nexter crystal, a Bondar crystal. That works. This we'll put there. The expert deflection emitter for defense. And this just gives a base energy boost. Perfect. I'm pretty certain I can make another biorestorative underlay. No? No? Okay, I guess not. Alright, well, we take care of that business. Let us go to the refugee sector, and there should be no fumbling about for us. That everything we need should be right there. Okay, here we are. If you're threatening me, draw your weapons and let's do this. Well, that didn't work.
Everyone down!
Oh, they're dead. They just couldn't handle my awesome lightsaber. Look at this thing. Look at it. It's so perfect, especially with my robes, because I like my gray robes. I like my gray everything. Grays and blacks, I like the shades. They're not colors, they're shades. I learned this the other day. And again, it makes a lot of sense, considering what... yeah, that they're shades. Alright, so the refugees are here. Can I change my party right now? I can't change them, not here. God dang it, I don't... You know what? Screw it. Let's have Beadur right here while I help this dude.
Keep back. I am ill. Contagious, the others say.
Your illness doesn't look very serious. I can help.
Really? The others say I have the plague.
Nah, you're cool, bruh. It doesn't matter. You're fine.
I'm feeling a little better. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, see, he would give you a lightsaber part here, too. So, okay, that's cool. Comment? Team members?
That was a kind act. It is good to see that one can still show compassion, even after the war.
It was a minor thing and nothing more.
For some, it would have been a difficult thing to do.
Yay! Influence gain with Beadur. I like those kind of influence gains. Because Beadur is very hard to gain any sort of influence with. I mean, as soon as I, get him all squared away, I'm probably going to kick him to the curb. Let's be real here. Once... Hello?
Are you one of Sakwesh's men? Did you take my daughter?
Chill! What happened?
The Overseer, Sakwesh. He took my daughter to sell to the Hutts. All because I told him I could not pay his tribute.
Can I help you get her back?
I owe Sakwesh 600 credits. I don't have enough.
I'll find where he's hiding her, and I will release her.
Thank you. But won't he track us down and kidnap her again?
I'll make sure he doesn't do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Please hurry. After the Hutts have her, it will be impossible to find her.
Don't worry, I'll just carve up some people with my lightsaber. Do the usual lightsaber stuff. Because let's face it, I tend to do that. I like my lightsaber. Now, the canon lightsaber is something more, what is it? I think hers is like a blue lightsaber, and it uses a single blade. But screw it! You know what? I wasn't allowed to choose the type of blue blade she uses, so I'm just gonna go with this. Hello?
Greetings. Are you the spacer we were told about?
No.
Oh. We were expecting one of the pilots from the docks sometime soon to come and get us off Nar Shaddaa. He's late. I don't know where he is.
He could have been killed on the way here. It's a rough place.
I hope not, but you may be right.
I might be able to track him down.
Thank you. To be honest, I don't even know his name. Some guy named Planor said he had a pilot friend who would take us for 500 credits.
How much did he charge you for the information?
50 credits? Why?
I suspect Planor scammed you.
I was afraid of that. I knew I shouldn't have trusted him.
I'll try to find someone for you.
Thank you. I'm beginning to lose hope that we'll ever get out of here.
It's a little side quest, and I don't quite remember who the heck I talked to about it. I'm not gonna talk to him yet. There's some other business I gotta take care of. Da-da-da-da-da.
Dovrei kun mili vuosa slima po wanga sawana nucha.
Kavanatakalu. Kavanami donki.
Tawinti ni biasta malawa.
Yatuka uwanrika chotin wanima orata wakat.
Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba watiaki. Dovrei kun mili vuosa slima po wanga sawana. Dovrei kun mili vuosa slima po wanga sawana nucha.
Who, Atten?
Unta chiwita inka kikraya na chawang kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosanana dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiat kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura.
Atten? Atten?
Something up?
I have some questions.
Alright, what did you want to know?
I met someone in Nar Shaddaa who says he knows you. He's right behind me.
Yeah, that's a surprise. Did he say I owed him credits too?
He says you're not Atten at all. And you showed up on Nar Shaddaa during the Jedi Civil War.
I'm as Atten will ever be. And whoever your trusted informant is, he's right. I did show up on Nar Shaddaa during the Jedi Civil War, along with a lot of other refugees.
Is there anything you want to tell me?
No, because you're asking about it. If I wanted to tell you anything, I would have come and told you. Anything else?
Calm down, I just wanted to know. No harm meant.
Is this an interrogation? If so, you're terrible at it, especially for an ex-Jedi. Or whatever you are. Why don't you just crawl in my head and try to dig out whatever you're looking for rather than asking about it?
If you got a problem, let's settle it right now.
You know what? I helped you get off Peragus. If I hadn't been there, you wouldn't have even gotten off the administration level. I'm trying to help you. I don't know why I'm bothering.
Actually, if I had been trapped on the administration level in Peragus, the Sith still would have arrived through the airlock and tried to capture me.
Yeah, well, I still helped you. Sort of. Maybe you shouldn't look a free Ronto in the mouth before you buy it.
You should, if a Hutt is giving it to you.
You know what? Not once have I asked you about the Mandalorian Wars. Not once.
I heard about Duxon. Everyone has. I heard about Serico, and I sure as hell know about Malkior 5.
What makes you think you've got the right to interrogate me on anything? You've got plenty of lives to answer for. All you Jedi do.
If you got a question, then ask.
How did you even live with yourself after Malkior? Is that why you went back to the Jedi Council? Hoping they'd kill you?
It wasn't like that.
Wasn't it? Maybe you thought they'd forgive you. Sure, you might have thought they'd execute you. But Jedi don't kill, do they? At least not their prisoners. Maybe you were counting on it when you went back in chains. So you got off easy. You were exiled, brushed under the cargo ramp, another dirty little Jedi secret. I'll tell you, all those Jedi at Malkior, they deserved it. Every last one of them.
They didn't deserve it. Why would you even say that?
Because Jedi lie, and they manipulate, and every act of charity or kindness they do, you can drag it out squirming into the light and see it for what it is. The galaxy doesn't need Jedi arrogance or Jedi hypocrisy anymore.
The Jedi are guardians of the peace. They aren't what you describe.
The Jedi, the Sith, you don't get it, do you? To the galaxy, they're the same thing. Just men and women with too much power, squabbling over religion while the rest of us burn. At least the Sith are honest about what they're killing for. The Jedi are pacifists, except in times of war. They're teachers, except when it comes to telling their students the truth. And when they save you, it's only so you can suffer more.
You're wrong. That is not the way of the Jedi.
Whatever, just leave me alone. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with you anyway.
I'd like to know about your past, especially for traveling together.
Well, don't get too attached to me. I don't like it.
Why not?
It's because I'm a deserter. It's what I do.
You served in the war?
Served in both of them. Against the Mandalorians, before and after Revan, and again, when Revan declared war on the Jedi.
But why?
Because I followed orders. But it was more than that. You were there. You knew how easy it was to hate the Jedi who sat back in the Republic, evaluating the threat, and watched us die against the Mandalorians.
Why did you desert?
Because you can't believe in the Republic anymore after the Mandalorian Wars. After Revan, nothing was the same.
Right after that final battle at Malkior, I was right there with the rest of the defectors. because it was the right thing to do.
You took an oath. What you did was a betrayal.
No, it wasn't. We needed the Jedi during the Mandalorian Wars, more than anything. The Mandalorians were slaughtering us by the millions. The millions. You were at Serico, when they turned the Stayrib cities into glass craters. At Duro, when Basilisk war droids rained like meteors onto the orbiting cities. And when the Mandalorians set fire to the Zoxan plains on Ares III, the fires that still burn. Without the Jedi who turned on the Council, without you, the Republic would have lost the war, and we would all be Mandalorian slaves or corpses.
Instead, you all became Sith.
If that's what you want to call knowing when to fight and when to kill, then yes. But you can't really break down people into Sith and Jedi and expect everything to make sense. We were loyal to Revan. That was enough. He saved us.
What happened then?
After Malkior, after the Mandalorian Wars, that's when the Sith teachings started spreading through the ranks.
We knew where our loyalties lay. To the Jedi who came to help us. Not the ones who sat back on Dantooine and Coruscant, watching us die.
So when those same Jedi who watched us die decided to start fighting us during the Jedi Civil War, we fought back. I fought back.
How?
I started killing Jedi. A lot of them. People say killing Jedi is hard. It's not. You just have to be smart about it. No blasters, no getting close to them, no attacking them directly when you can gun down their allies instead. There's ways of gassing them, drugging them, making them lose control, torturing them. I was really good at it.
What's worse is that killing them wasn't the best thing. Making them fall. Making them see our side of it. That was the best.
How could you have killed Jedi?
I taught myself techniques. It's hard for Jedi to sense what you're really thinking if you throw up walls of strong emotions and feelings. Lust, impatience, cowardice. Most Jedi awareness doesn't cruise beyond the surface feelings, to see what's deeper. And I was good at that, throwing up walls. And my superiors knew it. Sometimes the Jedi on our side wouldn't even realize I was there.
Is that why you act the way you do?
Part of it. Maybe it was always me. It's hard to tell sometimes. I haven't known who I am for years. I wasn't the only one. I know you left at the Mandalorian Wars, so you don't know much about what went on behind the scenes in the Jedi Civil War. But Revan understood one thing. The real battle was going to be fought between the Jedi on both sides. That was the only battle that mattered.
What do you mean?
Whoever had the most, the strongest Jedi were going to win the Civil War. If Revan couldn't convert Jedi, Revan would kill them. So Revan trained elite Sith units into assassination squads, whose duty was to go out and capture enemy Jedi. I was in one of the special units trained to do this.
Capture Jedi and not kill them.
Yeah, Revan had plans for all Jedi. I think it was important that the Jedi see his side of things, the Sith teachings. Revan wanted to break them, and then have them join him.
But you're here now. Why?
One day, I decided not to do it anymore, so I left. Ended up on Nar Shaddaa, became someone else.
Why are you telling me this? You're telling a Jedi you killed a Jedi.
Because you've killed Jedi too. Different circumstances, but you have a bigger body count than I ever did. And I've been with you only a short time. Enough to know that as soon as someone signs on with you, they haven't got long to live. You got history, and anyone who travels with you doesn't. And maybe I want somebody to know who I was in case a story needs to be set straight. Maybe you understand.
Why'd you leave the Sith?
Well, there was a woman, a Jedi. She gave her life for mine.
Who?
I never knew her name. She sought me out. She said she had come to save me. She was lying, of course. Or I think she was. It doesn't matter. She told enough truth to get my attention.
Like, what?
She said that Revan was doing something terrible to Jedi within the unknown regions. That when we captured Jedi, they were sent to a place designed to break them. And that anyone in his service who showed any ability with the Force was sent there too, to turn them, to break them into dark Jedi, or assassins trained to kill Jedi. She said that's what would happen to me, that I had the Force inside me. That's why I was so good at killing Jedi. And that when the Sith learned of it, there would be no escape, no turning back. I would become an instrument of the dark side, forever. I had heard talk in the ranks, troops vanishing. I knew what she meant, but I didn't believe her, or want to believe her.
What did you do?
I did what I did with all Jedi. I hurt her. I hurt her a lot. And then, right when I thought she couldn't take any more, she showed me the Force. In my head.
And I felt everything she felt. And I heard just an echo of what the Force was. And how what I was doing, I think I loved her. But it wasn't that kind of love. It was the kind of love where you're willing to give up everything for someone you don't even know.
That is what it means to be a Jedi.
I killed her for crawling in my head, for showing me that. But before she opened her mind to mine, my only thought was that I would love to kill her. And at the end, I killed her because I loved her.
That's a lot to bear. And it's a lot for me to forgive.
In the end, she sacrificed herself to keep my secret. To prevent the Sith from knowing about that touch of the Force inside me. She wasted her life to save me. Me.
And I felt her die when she opened her mind. I've killed Jedi, like I said, but I was never there to feel it, to be on the receiving end. And after that, I couldn't stop feeling things. Before, guilt, lust, impatience. It had been orchestrated to get close. Now it all just kept tumbling out, and I couldn't keep doing what I was doing. So I left. I fled with the displaced war veterans to Nar Shaddaa. I lost myself there, until the war came to an end. I wanted no more of Jedi, or Dark Jedi, or the Force. I just wanted to be left alone.
And then, I met you on Paragus.
And I thought maybe she had saved me so that I could help you. And if I can't, then I have to try.
Then I welcome your help.
I didn't want to tell you any of this, but I had to. Because if something happens, I can't let you think I was doing it for something other than the past.
That's all I ask.
Once, a Jedi showed me the Force. I heard it. I felt it. At the time, there was too much pain to confront it. Because if I did, it meant I would be changed into something else. Now, I'm not afraid of it anymore. And I think that by learning how to use it, I can help protect you. Or at least buy you some time when disaster comes screaming in.
I want to learn how to use the Force. I want to learn how to use the Force to help you.
Then I will train you.
What must I do? Is there some ritual, or...
Just close your eyes and open your mind. You must learn to feel it around you. Feel its currents, its eddies. Listen to the echo of your thoughts, your heart, separated from war, separated from hate. Think of what you felt when you felt the need to help me, to protect me. And at last, Aten, awaken. He is a Jedi Sentinel now, and he'll grow in ability as he travels with me and learns what I know of the Force. Yeah!
Just say the word.
Alright, I take it. I'll take it. Let's see. We're gonna give you some that, and we're actually gonna upgrade you in computer use and repair. There we go. Haha! And I get 4 feats to start. Ooh, this is good. Let's give you this. Let's give you that. Based off of your other stuff. I'll probably give you finesse with lightsabers. Yeah, you know what? Take finesse with lightsabers, because I'm not going to upgrade your strength. It's too much of a hassle. Let's give you that bonus as well. Okay, powers. You get 2. I'm going to give you heal, and I'm going to give you force push. Those are basic powers that everyone should have. There's no excuse not to have those powers. Alright, and that means you are also going to get dumped down back to your ripped jacket again, since it is basically working good enough to, you know, it doesn't restrict force powers, so there you go. Alright, he's all good, he's all set. I've got a new Jedi in my party, and he's the first, but he will not be the last. I'm excited. Okay. Actually, let's go talk to the dude over here. This one, yeah. Hello.
Welcome, traveler. My name's Husef. I try to look out for the other refugees. I see you're a stranger here. Watch your step and keep to the camp.
Alright. Why is that?
You've got the Serico refugees over on the skyward side. They're veterans from the Serico campaign, and Don't take kind to strangers. And on the inner side, you've got the Overseer and his exchange. They've been pushing us refugees pretty hard lately.
Do the Serco ever bother you?
Only if we enter their territory. It makes things a little tight here in the camp. Not much room to move.
Anything I could help you with?
If you could convince either the exchange or the Serco to give us more space, that would really help a lot.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. Good luck.
Alright, we'll take care of that. But we also... I need to find where Nadine is. She's in the camp somewhere around here. Well, I almost choked on something. That would not be good. Is that Nadine? Or Ida. Ada. Her name's Ada, not Nadine. Nadine is the girl I think we need to save? Whatever. Okay. I want to go this way. Serco is over here.
This is Serco territory. Get out of here before we space you. Got it?
I want to speak to your leader.
That's a laugh. Look, blow out of here like space dust, or you'll be a new stain on the cargo hold.
Let me talk to your leader.
All right, you can go see him.
Is there any way to do that without crawling inside their head?
There is. It's just faster this way. Why deal with all the trouble when I can just, you know... Yeah, I don't feel...
I heard you've been looking for me.
I don't like how you've been bullying the refugees.
Well, that's too bad. Is that all you wanted to say?
Surely you can find something better to do.
No, thanks. I tire of this talk.
See, I told you. Force persuade just works.
Everyone down!
I didn't know I was targeting him. Well, it takes care of you. Not the way I intended, but it took care of you.
More where that came from.
So now I've got people to kill all over the place. XP, here we come. Make sure to open up all the doors too, because there's still Sirocco thugs here. Or Serco. I'm just cutting into them like butter. I'm a little bloodthirsty at the moment. Forgive me. It shouldn't take too long to clear out the camp.
Time to take you down to size.
Hey, look at that! I even leveled up too. Look at that. This, that, this. Yeah. Feats. What do I get? What am I getting? There's no point in me getting finesse yet. I don't really need to upgrade those. Let's give myself an attack bonus with lightsabers. I like that. Ooh. Ooh, I have lightsaber forms. Forgot. Lightsaber forms are handy. They are handy things. Let's get Destroy Droid. Anyways. Everyone's just dying. Man, I didn't expect Vader to fall like that. Credits. I could also use my lightsaber to open these things. Powered battle armor. That'll be good to break down for later. Don't worry, Vader. We're gonna make you tough. It's gonna just take a while. Yeah, we're not done with the camp yet, and I don't feel like ending the video until I clear... Ooh, a Watchman Blaster! I love Watchman Blasters. They're like the best blaster pistols. If you need to upgrade them, anyway. I know I need something here, I just can't seem to find... Oh, hello. More of you. Go, it takes care of those things. Let's check over here. And there should be just Sirocco Thug over here, and that's it. Everyone dead. I think. Hello, what's in here? Please be what I need. Maybe I have everything I need. I like that stuff. That stuff's nice. Nice stuff. What's in here? I'm gonna assume I have everything I need. Let's just start working on this bad boy. Ask Bader to examine the airspeeder.
After you assemble it, I'll double-check your work for you.
Alright. Install navigation interface. Easily installed. After operating, you realize you'll need to unlock the airspeeder's controls to fly it safely. Install maneuvering flaps. They were intended for a military vehicle and are quite heavy for the airspeeder, but we do manage to install them. Let's install those power cells. They're clearly not made for the purpose and difficult to install them properly, but with our superior knowledge of chemistry and physics, we are confident we've been successful. Let's try security.
Hey, let me take care of that for you.
Alright, I'll let the expert handle this.
Expert? I like the sound of that.
Now, if you were having trouble getting influence with the Aten, this would be a handy thing to do. Let him do this. Gives you influence.
All done.
Okay. Ask Bader to examine the airspeeder.
Looks grim. Let me try something. That's a little better. Try it now.
Thanks for your help, Bader. Examine airspeeder. Attempt to use it. It starts immediately and runs smoothly. Let's leave it alone. We gained influence with both Aten and Bader and gain experience for it. We have enough influence with Bader that we can attempt to do what we need to do, but we are out of time. So, that's going to be it for this video, guys. When we return, we are going to make Bader our second new Jedi in our party, bringing our total count up to 5 in the party, because that has also Kreia and Visas in it. And then we will take care of the exchange here, and then we'll probably head back to the Ebon Hawk for a little bit and chill. That's going to be it, guys. I'll see you all in the next video.